What we're going for today is just wild enough that it just might work. And the main ingredient of a recipe today is lentils. Now the recipe that I'm referencing uses red lentils. These are the lentils that I have. They're like green lentils. So we're going to see if it works. And I'm very excited to try this. I've been looking forward to this all week. So we're starting with 3/4 of a cup of lentils. See, now I have a flour mill, so I could easily do this in there, but I want this to be accessible for you guys, so I'm trying it in my high-speed blender to see if it works. Wow, that was incredibly easy. May have to blend that up a little bit more because you can see there's little lentil pieces in there. But I think this is going to work. I mean, yeah. I think we're ready to go. See, now the part where this becomes tricky is it calls for tomato sauce. I don't have a can of tomato sauce. I have marinara sauce. So we're going to try this, especially since it includes a lot of the spices that the recipe calls for anyway. So this is what I'm using. I'm only using 15 ounces of this. I'm going to measure it. So we're also going to see if this works. I see no reason why it wouldn't work. Okay, so here goes our tomato sauce. 15 ounces. In goes our lentil flour. And then we got to do some spices. I'm going to veer from what the recipe says because I really like things seasoned well. So this is going to be about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Or onion powder, sorry. 2 teaspoons of onion powder. I'll go the same on the salt. It's a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'll go the same on that. I'm going to go for a 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And I'm also going to go for a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then it just calls for a tablespoon of sweetener. So I'm going to use agave nectar because that's what I have. And then I guess what we want to do is have this on medium heat for like 15 minutes, stirring constantly. That's what the recipe said. I'm not going to make you watch all of that, but I am going to be just here doing this for 15 minutes. Yeah, I just want to say that I could already feel some resistance while I'm stirring it, so it is starting to firm up a little bit, which is a great sign. I've just been stirring it constantly for like the past couple minutes. Okay, so this recipe requires quite a bit of arm strength. I'm just going to let it cool in this bowl for like 10 minutes before I shape it into a log and then put it in the refrigerator. Alright, so that's been cooling for like 15 minutes. It smells really good. I'm going to just wrap it in some plastic wrap. And here we go. It's been like, I want to say about an hour. It feels pretty sturdy. And I did have it in the freezer for like 15 minutes, so, because I'm impatient. I really want to know if this worked out. It would probably be advisable to let it stay in there longer. Whoa. I'm going to say, that is not bad. You definitely get the tomato flavor, which is cool. I would say it's probably advisable to do the seasoning levels that I did than what the other person did. Nothing wrong with their recipe or anything, but I just like things a little extra seasoned. I can't believe this worked. This is a really interesting recipe. I probably also could have pressed this together a little better when I was molding it into a log, but that's okay. We've also got this accidentally vegan pumpernickel bread that I got on the Oops We Overbaked rack for like $2. So I'm going to toast a couple slices of this as well. Spread out this vegan butter a little bit. that for a little while. I think I'm going to add a little more vegan butter in here. We're not cooking for health today. I just feel like we should include that in the disclaimers. I hope this is going to hold together. Seems like it's gonna. Oh, it's holding together. This one held together when I flipped it. Oh, I'm like so excited for that. I was afraid this wasn't going to work out when I tried to cook it. Ooh, look at that crispiness on it. I've also got this vegan cheese that I got from grocery outlet. This is the only cheese that I have in my house. Also, I'd probably go for like maybe like a Swiss. But this is cheddar. This is what I have. Places onto the stuff. And we're going to get it all melty. Then we're going to assemble our sandwich. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. Some onions on here. Oh my sweet lord. Okay. I'm scared to ruin it by cutting it. Look at that sandwich. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Cut the cameras, bro. Cut the cameras. That is so good. Tell you what, by itself, it's okay. Sandwich, amazing. It's cheesy, it's melty. There's some savoriness from the onions. You get that tang from the mustard. Just all the components together are really, really good. Yeah, this wasn't that hard to make either. And like, lentils are cheap, right? So this is also like an inexpensive lunch meat that you can make. Because I want to say that the vegan lunch meats that they have at the store typically range between $4 and $7 a package, unless you're going to a grocery outlet, which not everyone has access to a grocery outlet. Bag of lentils is like $2, if that, right? And you only need 3/4 of a cup for this, and you get like, you probably get 3 or 4 sandwiches out of this. I would have to recommend this. If you like bologna, like the bologna style sandwich that I did here with the cheese and the onions and the mustard, if you like that style of sandwich, this is going to work out really, really well for you. By itself, it's okay. It's, like, it needs a little help as far as, like, the tomato aspect of it is a little in the forefront, which isn't a bad thing. I guess I like things with a little more savoriness and a little more tang, which is why the onions and the mustard kind of helps it out a lot. So, and who doesn't like cheese, right? This vegan cheese, delicious, 10 out of 10. Melts great. This brand I got for like $1.24 at grocery outlet. And it melts really good. As you can see, it melts great. I hope you got something out of this video. I will leave that other creator in the description, their recipe for the lentiloni that they called it, lentiloni. And it's a good recipe. I just added a little more seasoning to mine. And instead of a can of tomato sauce, I used some marinara sauce. It works. Thanks for watching. Give this a like if you liked it. I hope you did. Leave me a comment. What else would you like me to do? What would you like me to make? Experiment on. Try. For you. To help you out so that you don't have to. I'll do it instead. And then you can see if it works or not. And, you know, subscribe if you think I'm helpful. I'm here to help. That's what I like to do. And if you like vegan recipes, what I eat in a day, you know, just general vegan content, that's what I do. So give me a subscribe if you're into that. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright? Peace out.